Alright people, huddle up. We need to talk about Spain in 2025. The Spain you think you know is getting a massive glow up. We're talking about a nationwide upgrade that's making the entire country faster, greener and cooler. So if you've been putting off that trip, this is it. Get ready, because we're about to unpack everything that makes 2025 the year of Spain. We'll cover everything from how you'll get around to what you'll see. We're diving deep into the future of Spanish travel, and the future is looking very, very good. Spain in 2025 is not just a destination, it's an experience. We're about to explore why your next big adventure should have a big, beautiful Made in Spain sticker on it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about getting around Spain. By 2025, Spain is doubling down on its high-speed rail network. They are weaving a web of steel across the country, connecting cities. Imagine having breakfast in Madrid, and before you've finished your podcast, you're enjoying the sea breeze of Valencia. They're turning the country into a single, sprawling, interconnected city. These are silent, comfortable gliding machines with big windows to watch the beautiful Spanish countryside zip by. It means more freedom and more time spent actually enjoying your vacation. So where are these magical new routes going? Well, that's the most exciting part. The 2025 expansion is pushing into regions that were traditionally a bit harder to reach for the casual tourist. We're talking about new high-speed lines stretching into Galicia in the northwest, famous for its incredible seafood and rugged coastline. Suddenly, a city like Santiago de Compostela isn't just for pilgrims. It's a viable weekend trip from central Spain. They're also bolstering connections to their Basque country, making it easier than ever to get from Madrid to Bilbao to see the Guggenheim or to San Sebastian for its world-famous food scene. This unlocks a whole new dimension of Spain. For years, the tourist trail has been a well-trodden path: Barcelona, Madrid, Andalusia. And while those places are incredible, this rail expansion invites you to step off that path. It makes it just as easy to explore the green rolling hills of Asturias or the Roman ruins of Extremadura. These are regions rich with culture, history, and culinary traditions that many visitors miss out on simply because of logistics. Spain is essentially rolling out the welcome mat to its less explored but equally enchanting corners. Think about the possibilities this creates. You can now craft an itinerary that is truly unique. You can combine a tour of the Royal Palace in Madrid with a surfing lesson on the northern coast. You could explore the ancient Roman theatre in Merendas in the morning and be in Seville for dinner and a flamenco show in the evening. This isn't just about making existing trips easier. It's about inspiring entirely new kinds of trips. It encourages a deeper, more comprehensive exploration of the country's diverse landscapes and cultures, all without the headache of renting a car or navigating regional airports. Ultimately, this investment in high-speed rail is a statement. Spain is saying that all of its regions are worth visiting, and it's putting its money where its mouth is to make that possible. It's a forward-thinking move that benefits both tourists and locals, making the country more connected, accessible, and integrated. So when you're planning your 2025 trip, don't just look at a map of airports. Look at the train map. That's where the real magic is happening. That's your ticket to discovering the whole of Spain, not just the famous bits. Okay, so you can get around Spain faster than ever. But what about the impact of your visit? In a world where we're all trying to be a little more conscious, the travel industry has a pretty big footprint. Well, Spain has been thinking about this a lot. For 2025, they are launching a massive push for sustainable tourism. This isn't just some corporate greenwashing, like putting a little sign in your hotel room asking you to reuse your towel. This is a deep, systemic commitment to making tourism a force for good. It's about protecting the very beauty that draws millions of people to their shores in the first place. So what does this actually look like? For starters, they are rolling out new official green certifications for hotels, restaurants, and attractions. Think of it like a Michelin star, but for being kind to the planet. This new system helps you, the traveler, easily identify businesses that are genuinely committed to sustainability. We're talking about places that run on renewable energy, that have eliminated single-use plastics, that source their food from local farms, and that treat their employees fairly. It takes the guesswork out of trying to be an ethical traveler. This initiative is changing the landscape of the hospitality industry. Hotels are now competing not just on luxury, but on their eco-credentials. They're installing state-of-the-art water recycling systems, planting rooftop gardens to supply their kitchens, and offering guests electric bikes instead of taxi vouchers. It's creating a ripple effect where sustainability is no longer a niche market, but a mainstream expectation. It means you can enjoy a luxurious stay without the guilt, knowing that your vacation is supporting businesses that are actively working to preserve Spain's natural and cultural heritage for future generations. And it goes beyond just hotels. These green initiatives are being integrated into the very fabric of the tourist experience. National parks are developing new low-impact trails. Cities are expanding their networks of bike lanes and electric bus routes. Tour operators are offering new eco-adventures, like conservation-focused wildlife watching, or workshops with local artisans using traditional sustainable methods. Spain is fundamentally redesigning its tourism offering to be in harmony with its environment, not in conflict with it. It's a bold, impressive, and incredibly necessary step forward. Sustainability in Spain means concrete action. The Balearic Islands are pioneering ambitious eco-programs, protecting marine ecosystems and leading the charge on a circular economy. Regional tourism boards promote slow travel itineraries, encouraging connection with local communities. Spain invests in agritourism, supporting rural communities and preserving agricultural practices. Spain's sustainable initiatives are a multifaceted strategy, ensuring its beauty thrives. Travel in a way that feels good for you and the destination. Arriving by superfast train? Spain in 2025 is one giant non-stop party. Spain has always been the heavyweight champion of festivals. La Tomatina's Legacy Edition celebrates its 80th anniversary with more tomatoes and a clean zone for spectators. Then, Seville's Feria de Abril expands with public casetas and themed flamenco nights. Don't forget Valencia's Falas, where satirical sculptures are burned. In 2025, international artists will add their unique flavor to the pyrotechnic madness. It's diplomacy with explosions. Spain has a vibrant art scene, especially with the Picasso Museum's 50th anniversary in Barcelona. The year-long exhibition, Picasso, The Genesis, will display early works from private collections worldwide. Augmented reality will reveal the layers beneath paintings, showing Picasso's process. In Madrid, the Prado Museum unveils Velázquez Unveiled, showcasing restored masterpieces with newly revealed details. The Guggenheim Bilbao hosts The New Canvas, a digital art retrospective where art meets code. Experience immersive installations and AI-generated art, becoming part of the art itself. Food is a religion in Spain. In 2025, a new generation of chefs is taking over. These new hotspots are deconstructing tradition and rebuilding it into something wild and wonderful. In Madrid, Raiz sources every ingredient locally. The chefs are culinary archaeologists, giving ancient recipes a 21st century makeover. Barcelona's El Poblano is becoming the city's new culinary hub. The chef is creating dishes that are pure alchemy, proving that innovation and flavor don't have to come with a pretentious attitude. But amazing food in Spain isn't just found in fancy restaurants. The real soul of Spanish cuisine is in its markets, and in 2025, they are getting a major upgrade. Take the iconic La Boqueria in Barcelona. It's undergoing a revitalization project focused on creating more dedicated tasting spaces. So instead of just buying your jamon and cheese to go, you can pull up a stool at a tasting bar, where a master carver will slice you paper-thin slivers of different types of Iberian ham, explaining the nuances of each one. It's an educational experience that you can eat. The best kind of education, if you ask me. This trend is popping up all over. In Valencia, the Mercado Central is launching a series of after-hours events. On certain nights, the market transforms into a giant food hall with live music, pop-up kitchens run by local chefs, and craft beer stalls. It's a vibrant, bustling community gathering that celebrates food in its most elemental form. You can wander from stall to stall, grabbing a fresh oyster here, a skewer of grilled shrimp there, all while soaking in the incredible atmosphere of a historic building filled with life. It's the ultimate foodie block party. And it's not just about buying and eating. Spain is doubling down on culinary tourism. In the Rioja wine region, new bodega trails are being designed for cyclists and hikers. You can spend your day exploring the beautiful countryside on two wheels, stopping at various vineyards for tours and tastings. They're even offering blending workshops where you can play winemaker for a day and create your own custom bottle of Rioja to take home. It's the perfect souvenir, a bottle of wine that you can proudly say you had a hand in making, even if your contribution was mostly just drinking the samples. Finally, let's not forget the Spain's beloved afternoon snack. In 2025, artisanal bakeries and chocolate shops are elevating this tradition to an art form. In cities like Granada and Seville, you'll find new charrerias specializing in churros made from ancient grains, served with a flight of different dipping chocolates, from dark chocolate infused with chili to white chocolate with pistachio. It's a simple pleasure, perfected. Spain in 2025 isn't just feeding you, it's inviting you to fall in love with food all over again, one delicious, unforgettable bite at a time. So, you've seen the culture, you've tasted the food, and now you're thinking, wait a minute, what if I just stayed? Well, my friend, Spain has been listening. In 2025, the country's digital Nomad visa program is in full swing, and they've been ironing out the kinks to make it one of the most attractive remote work schemes in the world. Initially, there were a few bureaucratic hurdles because, it's Europe. They love a good piece of paperwork, but now they've streamlined the process, making it faster and more straightforward for non-EU citizens to live and work remotely from the Spanish sunshine. The updated program for 2025 offers a clear path to residency, with an initial 1-year visa that can be renewed for up to 5 years. After 5 years, you can even apply for permanent residency. They've also clarified the income requirements and expanded the definition of remote work to include a wider range of freelancers and independent contractors. It's like Spain is rolling out a welcome mat that says, bring your laptop, your talent, and your appetite for paella. We've got the Wi-Fi and the views covered. It's an open invitation to upgrade your home office from a spare bedroom to a balcony overlooking the Mediterranean. And they're not just giving you a visa and saying good luck. Cities across Spain are actively courting digital nomads by creating dedicated co-working hubs and community networks. Places like Malaga, Valencia, and the Canary Islands are leading the charge, offering not just high-speed internet, but also social events, workshops, and networking opportunities specifically for the remote work community. They understand that being a nomad can sometimes be lonely, so they're building an infrastructure to help you connect, collaborate, and maybe find someone to complain about Zoom meetings with. This is a game changer. It represents a fundamental shift in how we think about work and life. Why choose between a successful career and an amazing quality of life when Spain is telling you that you can have both? You could be coding a website in the morning, surfing in the afternoon, and enjoying tapas by evening. It's the ultimate work-life balance, and Spain is basically handing you the keys. The only question is, what are you waiting for? Your cubicle isn't getting any sunnier, I can promise you that. There are a few updates to travel regulations you should know about to make your entry as smooth as a glass of Rioja. The biggest change will be the EU's Entry-Exit System, or EES. Think of it as a high-tech upgrade to passport stamping using automated kiosks that scan your passport and take your biometric data. Travelers from visa-exempt countries will also need to get an ETIAS authorization before they fly. It's a simple online travel waiver that you apply for in advance. Spain is investing heavily in its airport technology to integrate these new systems seamlessly for a more efficient travel experience. Let's talk tech. Spain is rolling out new apps that are like having a local guide in your pocket. Integrated platforms combine maps, public transport schedules, and real-time attraction wait times. Imagine an app that uses augmented reality to bring ancient Roman ruins back to life. These digital guides are designed to be intuitive, providing pop-up facts, audio narratives, and even interactive games. Many city-specific apps will have features like a tapas trail generator. They're also integrating accessibility features. The Spanish Tourism Board is creating a unified digital ecosystem, simplifying everything. It's about removing the friction from travel, letting you focus on the experience. Beyond apps, Spain is embedding technology into its cities, a smart city revolution. Cities like Barcelona and Valencia are living laboratories. Intelligent traffic systems reroute buses in real time. Smart waste bins signal when they're full, and dynamic street lighting adjusts to pedestrian traffic. Public Wi-Fi hotspots are powered by solar panels. Digital information kiosks offer maps, event schedules, and even museum tickets. Some have charging ports and emergency call buttons. The goal? A seamless city experience. Spend less time on logistics, more time soaking in the atmosphere. Spain is building the cities of the future. Even the classics need a touch-up. For 2025, Spain's most beloved sites are emerging from extensive renovations, looking better than ever. Take Madrid's Prado Museum, undergoing careful restoration to improve lighting and visitor flow. In Seville, parts of the iconic Plaza de España have been restored to their original splendor. Many revamped sites are reopening with brand new visitor centers, upgraded cafes and accessibility ramps. The Alhambra in Granada is improving its ticketing system to reduce long queues. This shows a deep respect for both history and the modern traveler. They're polishing their national treasures, making sure they shine for a new wave of admirers. Spain is also unveiling brand new attractions for 2025. A new generation of museums and cultural centers are pushing boundaries, offering immersive experiences. New national park trails and eco-friendly lodges are also being introduced. Unique openings like a flamenco museum and a Basque culinary center offer a deep dive into Spanish culture. Spain in 2025 offers both the old and the new, side by side. This blend of history and innovation makes the country dynamic. It's proud of its past and excited about its future. So there you have it. From high-speed trains whisking you across the country to smart cities that make your trip a breeze, Spain in 2025 is shaping up to be more exciting, more accessible, and more delicious than ever before. We've talked about sustainable travel, epic cultural festivals, and brand new restaurants that will make you want to book a flight right now. We've seen how centuries-old landmarks are getting a modern refresh and how new attractions are creating the landmarks of the future. It's a country on the move, innovating and evolving, all while holding on to the warmth and passion that makes it so special. Whether you're a history nerd, a foodie, a nature lover, or someone who just really needs a vacation, Spain is rolling out the red carpet. The combination of respect for tradition and a bold embrace of the future is creating a travel experience that is truly unique. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the winding alleys of an ancient city and then find your way with an augmented reality app. It's a country of contrasts, of passion, of incredible beauty. And in 2025, it's a country that is ready and waiting for you to explore its next chapter. But now I want to hear from you. After everything we've covered, what are you most excited about? Is it the tech, the food, the chance to see a classic landmark in a new light? Jump into the comments below and let us know which of these new developments has you packing your bags. Your comments and discussions are what make this community so great, so don't be shy. And of course, if you want to stay up to date on all the latest travel news and get more guides like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Honestly, what are you waiting for? The tapas aren't going to eat themselves. The flamenco dancers are warming up. The Spanish sun is calling your name. It's time to stop dreaming and start planning. All the information and links you need are in the description below to help you get started. So go on, open a new tab, and start planning your 2025 Spain adventure today. Trust me, you won't regret it. Vámonos!